Yeah, dog. Thomas G here once again with another cryptocurrency video for you guys. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to smash the like button, drop a comment, and always remember, I'm not a financial advisor, for damn sure not a professional. This is cryptocurrency. Don't ever allow an influencer on any social media platform out there to influence you when it comes to crypto. You could lose it all. Now that we got that out the way, let's get into tonight's video. We're going to be doing a Plasm update video for you guys. We'll even go into the stats real quick and create a Plasm position, right? So I have 22 positions right now, guys. Don't forget the links in the description. Join by clicking on the link in the description or in the pin messages below, and you'll be able to get in and get in while get in where you fit in, right? That's what they always say. So I got a total of 22 positions right now that are active. Created principals 104.12 Plasm. Yield earned is 1,910 Plasm total. And total cost in, right, versus value. So cost in is $586.47 has been spent. I've used Ethereum to go into these positions. The current value right now is $14,780. That's a direct reflection of the price of Plasm itself. Per token right now is $7.33. The sponsors, the proud sponsors, the official sponsor of the R2R live stream and video content out there, go to dexfi.com/bonds. They've already paid out a whopping $613,795 in USDC over on base for the users that have minted their bonds using Ethereum. That's 74.42% current APR, 17,514 minted bonds so far. What do you get with these bonds? Well, you get exposure to the same strategies that they use with complete expert entry and exit timing and precision managed liquidity and range settings, all done for you. You know, it's like a walk in the park. You sit back, you let the system do its job. All you got to worry about is minting and sitting back and collecting your USDC passive income, right? Which all ties in to Plasm, right? This is for the first time ever in history in DeFi. You don't need new users. You don't need new users. You don't need new users. But new users are the cherry on top, right? In this case, and it's always good to have new users. But this is a perpetual buy and burn platform, right? We look at the buy and burn right now. Right now, we have about $28,390 of share that buys Plasm, right, off the market and burns it. Then you got the buy and build. It's got $30,780 worth of share that buys Plasm, pairs it up with share and Plasm, and thickens the liquidity pool as time goes on. The big stat I want to take a look at right now as we come here, day 28, right? Day 28 ends in 18 hours and 44 minutes. 717,000 plus dollars of Plasm, which is 97,862.31 Plasm to be exact, will be distributed tomorrow for day or at the end of the timer for day 28. And remember, the bigger you go in, right, and the longer you go with your creations, between 1 to 77 days, the larger amount you invest with Ethereum and you go the full 77, the bigger share percentage you get when you make these creations, the bigger piece of the pie you get on these daily payouts from the stats that you can see here from the Plasm pool payout, right? But if we come down here, this is a big accomplishment right now. DexFi vault stats right now, we went over 100 ETH. We're at 102.53 Ethereum. So that Vault USD balance is worth $430,361.88. Go look at a few cool pages. Let's go ahead and make, I'll do like a $25 creation. Okay, so I'm going to do, we'll do here, and I'll be able to see $24.95. So again, if you go with like one Ethereum, you're going to get way more shares than I do with the $25 entry, right? But I'm doing them every day when I find the time to make them, and they're all 77-day links. Current estimated ROI is 17,700 plus. You can switch it to daily. That's 229.82% on the daily. You can use eShare, but I use Ethereum. Okay, to go into my daily entries, I'm going to do today's entry will be worth $24.95. I'm going to deposit. It's going to create 6.46 Plasm up front. That's worth $47.34. Estimated earn at the end of the 77-day period is $4,390. And my shares, right? This is based on the amount that you go in with, is here 38,290. So I'm going to click standard. Bada bing, bada boom. Going to improve it in my wallet. And I'm going to have position number 23. All right, so position number 23 was just created. As you can see here, here are all my positions currently as they stand. Here's the latest one I just made with the $24. 30 current ROI is 89.89. But as we go through the pages and look at the ones where I made at the very beginning, right? For instance, this one I used $92.13 worth of Ethereum. We'll look at the details. 35.35% progress means it's 35.5%, almost 35.5% on its way to being able to be claimed, which the end date is going to be on December 15th. Okay. ROI right now for this bad boy is 3,068%. So day 27 to 77. Remember, every day, right, for this creation, based off the share percentage, right, I'm going to get paid out via this Plasm pool payout. Okay, so let's look at some interesting stats here. You're going to want to click Fusion Watch Analytics. That way you can come here and take a look. Total creations on the platform as a whole is 2,979 total. All right, creations today have been 33. All right, total stakes is 427. Stakes today that have been created is 4. Looking back for day 26, which is 2 days ago, the last update when the platform went over 100 ETH into the treasury, right? That meant that roughly $850 a day is adding to the systems, which is Plasm.io's perpetual buy and burn plus buy and build every day without depleting. Okay. So it's like a giant benevolent whale that always has the systems back, the investors back, the people that are investing, right? And buying and burning Plasm forever. And the greatest thing about that is we're only getting more and more powerful over time. So like I mentioned, there's not a need for new users for the platform to sustain and survive, which obviously when the treasury that we take a look at here, if this were to deplete, right? We didn't have that. And then we go to the buy and burn over here. This depletes, the buy and build depletes. We don't have real yield coming in, right? This money sitting here that's being compounded at $850, and it's probably more now by a slim amount, right? But when this builds and continues to grow and compounds via real yield, and it goes from $850 per day to $900 to $950 to $1,000 to $2,000 and so on, that's going to make a world of difference, because normally you see the buy and burns deplete, and what happens? People start to panic, and the treasury drains. People panic, they sell, they don't buy Plasm. There would be no point to buy Plasm to stake because the price keeps going down. It's like, why would I even participate? Participation drops. So right now we have something unique with long-term sustainable growth, right? That's just wired for the future, guys. It's meant to do the long-term investors right by. Okay. So you can come here to fusion-watch.com/Plasm and see all the stats, right? You're going to see the unlocks and the creations in this graph, the Plasm released. You're going to see the amount, right? So these tell you the creations, and you're going to see the total tokens amount that come out. So day 77, if you hop all the way here, 54,896 Plasm is going to come out on day 77. So it's going to be a whole different ballgame that we've ever seen before. All right. A whole different ballgame that we've ever seen before. And this is the most exciting part of DeFi, is where real yield kicks in and does its job. And that's going to be earn passive income. Decentralized finance, the whole reason why developers have been coming together for years to try and put um, DeFi platforms together is to have crazy yield and it be sustainable. And it's never been done. They always die. The good die young. There's been some good ideas out there, but we do have the backing of this system that's already paid $613,825 in USDC. That's giving a perpetual buy and burn to this ecosystem. So the links in the description, guys. I'm excited to see this is gonna unfold in mid-December, when we start to see the $850 per day of buying power that's compounded via perpetual buy and burn services of DexFi, complements of DexFi and their bonds. It's going to be interesting when we start to see that number go from 850, like I said, to 1,000 to 1,500 to 2,500 to $3,000 per day in buying power that just continues to stack up, so that we can help, keep nice numbers and hit ROIs that are just, only in our wildest dreams, and they're never a reality until real yield becomes king. And this is going to set the industry standard for people that want to build platforms like this, that you're going to have to have a business model like this. You're going to have a setup like this. It's unique. We're going to watch it happen in real time. Don't forget to pound the like button, drop a comment. Till next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.